was not a good game by the Gophers tonight. Give all the credit to Duluth. And we, our battle level was at a D- tonight, and theirs was at an A. And then we chased the game. We had spurts, but you can't come like that. You can't play like that.
Slow start, would you characterize it as just them jumping quicker?
Us not ready to play. Like, I wish I had it. First one that happens this year that we get off to a start like that and we're chasing the game and I'm really disappointed with our older guys because they needed to have much better tenacity in the game and third goal was atrocious on our part. And now it's 3-1 and you're chasing the game. And I know we made it 4-2 and we had a little life, but they're a world-class defending team and they were defending and we were at, when you're not on, like how many times we shoot high, big, tall, 6'3" goalie, we shoot right up at his hands and we're not, making him work down low, taking bad shots, getting blocked and losing face-offs. When you're just on your heels, it's not a fun game.
Duluth is a team that's kind of had your number. Did you do anything different this week to try to stop this from happening tonight?
Well, we're going to try to win. I mean, I've been here 4 years and we didn't play last year. So, I thought we were ready to play and we weren't tonight. So,
Kester has a nice power play goal, and then we didn't see a lot of him later on in the game. What's
cross-check in the back, hit into the boards, and how they review it, it's incredible. I hope they come back and say they reviewed something else. Well, I don't know what other answer you have to it.
Did they give you any explanation?
I didn't ask him.
Is he okay? Or
He's out for the game, so
status for tomorrow? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Okay. What did you think of your goaltending tonight?
Second goal was awful, but we got to play better from him too. Second goal didn't have a chance, second goal was he needed to give us a chance on that one. But let me tell you, how good has he been for us? And we have made so many glaring defensive mistakes, and a lot of them with our older guys from the very first weekend. Okay, we played 5 games and given up far too many goals, too many easy goals. We need to get on top of that.
when there's been those situations where there have been unmarked guys right around the net, what do you attribute that to? Or is it people not sticking to their man, or is it just getting kind of distracted by where the puck is? Or
That specifically tonight that was glaring tonight. I want to watch film on that, but early it was giving up odd man rushes. The first 4 games is 2-on-1s and breakaways, and then tonight was on a back check. And
Cruikshank, you knew it was going to come eventually. He seemed like he was an inch or 2 off those first couple games.
Yeah,
pretty goal for him.
Yep, definitely. He's had chances, and I'm sure he's nervous in a new setting, and there's nothing better for him to score a goal and start to feel better.
You went with the shift with Pitlick, Hughlin, and Braz at the end. Are you liking what you're seeing out of your young guys in games like tonight?
Well, I want to see how our young guys respond after a game like this. That is a much better, this was like a man's game, and but they were trying to respond. They're almost looking back, coach, I've never been in this before. And that's where your older guys needed to step up and say, this is how it's done.
Anything else for Coach?
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Be right
Still waiting here for a player. Looks like we're gonna have at least Crookshank.
This is usually quicker than.
There he is.
Grant, not the end result you wanted, but how good did it feel to see that red light?
Yeah, I mean, it felt good. Obviously not the outcome. I didn't think we played great at all, pretty soft. So yeah, we'll look at the film, get on the bus here, and then we need a big response tomorrow.
What are the messages in the locker room, like during the game, after the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think they just outworked us tonight. It was pretty simple. They're a veteran team. They've played in a lot of big games. They play the same way for 60 minutes, and I think it was a little bit of a wake-up call for us tonight. So, like I said, we'll look at the video. We just didn't work tonight, and like I said, we need to get on the bus, regroup, take a look at the video, and we need to come to work tomorrow.
I feel like there was like a little bit of a lack of connection, or maybe like I don't know if it was communication. It just kind of seemed like you guys weren't like on the same wavelength like you usually are.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was a little off. I think, as a forward group, we didn't come back for a defenseman. I don't think we were connected, and like you said, again, I think they just outworked us tonight. And, that's tough. That's a tough message to hear and to see and to be a part of. And like I said, we have to respond tomorrow.
How much of a lift do you get from that power play goal late in the first there where you get the crowd kind of rejuvenated? And then the flip side of that, how much does it deflate you when there's a defensive breakdown like on that third goal?
Yeah, I mean, the power play goal there at the end of the first is huge. It gets us back in it from, a period that we didn't play well. They outworked us again. But, it gives us a little bit of life, so that was huge. And then, again, the communication, getting outworked, it wasn't good enough tonight.
The folks who covered the pod last year said the Bulldogs saw plenty of you in the pod. Was it inevitable that you were going to get one against this team?
I don't know. I mean, I have so much respect for Minnesota-Duluth and the way that they play and the way that they're coached. And they have a great team, and there's a reason why they've had so much success, in the past few years especially. So I know them and St. Cloud and North Dakota, these top teams have played them a lot, and I know what to expect. I love playing in these big games. So again, it'll be a fun atmosphere tomorrow, but we need to respond.
When you've got a one-on-one like that for your goal, like what goes through your head, or what were you seeing?
I don't know. I mean, it's exciting, of course, but you're just trying to find a hole and put it in, and try to give the team a little bit of life there to pull us back a little bit closer. But I mean, just trying to find a little hole and put it in there.
Anything else for Grant?
How vocal do the leaders need to be with this team going forward, tomorrow night in Duluth?
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, there's a lot of guys on this team that speak up, whether they wear a letter or not. But it was pretty evident what happened tonight. So I think everyone knows what happened. Everyone knows what we have to do tomorrow in order to be better. So, not much has to be said right now. We'll look at it on film, and have a nice wake-up call. But, I mean, guys are saying the right things. It's a matter of doing them. And so, like I said, we'll take a peek at the video and we'll get after it tomorrow.
All right, thank you, Grant.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Matthew Nyes will finish up for us. Thanks, Grant.
Grant, Crookshank talking about his
Matthew Knight for the group.
Matthew, how weird was it to look up at the scoreboard 10 minutes in and see the other team up 2-0 just with the start they had?
Yeah, it was a tough start. I think they had 10 shots to our 0, so it wasn't good enough from us. I think we expect a lot more from ourselves, and that starts with me. Our line. I think we could have done much more, and I think we need to get a better jump to our start at Duluth.
Can you put your finger on anything that first 10 minutes that you could have done differently?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things for our games. I think we were kind of looping around. I think we needed to stop on pucks more. Throw it in the zone, check their D. I think there's a lot more simple plays we could have made to make it an easier game. I think that's what we're going to look forward to doing at the start of the game in Duluth. I think that will change the start.
What's a big takeaway from this game that can help you prepare yourself for the next one against Duluth?
I mean, obviously they're an older, tougher team, so I think we have to, kind of match that. I think our effort wasn't there today. Like I said, that starts with us. That starts with myself. It just wasn't there. Period. I think we need to, pick that up. I think it wasn't X's and O's at this point. I think it was our effort, and I think we just need to bring more to the table.
It's going to be your first college game on a standard size ice sheet. As a bigger body, are you looking forward to a little tighter quarters in there?
Yeah, obviously, I think I'd love to use my size to my advantage. So whenever I can, I think obviously the small rink plays to myself, and I'm excited to play at their barn, and it should be an exciting game.
Anything else? Thank you, Matthew.
Appreciate it, guys.
Start with the delay, guys.